I'm gonna bounce him. Put your fist down. Put your fist down. Put it down.
Put your fist down. Stop, stop. You see this? This is what happens when the system collapses from the inside out. When survival turns into eviction and your only backup plan becomes your own two hands.
What the hell y'all? What the hell y'all?
Foreclosures have increased from 18% in September to 20%.
I lost my home today. I received a certified letter this morning saying that my home was sold at tax sale on September 11th.
Losing your home in a sales tax, didn't even know that it was happening. Prepare for everything except the system. They'll take your house before they take accountability.
Had no idea I was behind until I got that certified letter. And
it's wild. People prepping for hurricanes, job loss, even war, but no one preps for bankruptcy. One letter and your dream home becomes storage in the back of a van.
we can't afford to get it back. Preparing isn't just storing food, bug out bags, or gear. It's about resilience when everything falls apart, especially in your own life.
That line right there, that's reality now. Prepared don't mean ready. It means learning how to survive the system that eats you alive, one overdue notice at a time.
I'm not telling you the most prepared can fall. What matters is how we pick ourselves back up, but I'm pretty sure this one's gonna take me a while to get back. Never occurred to me when I bought this van that a year later I'd end up living in it.
My roommate got arrested for getting in a fight with one of his coworkers at the Olive Garden and hit him with his car in the parking lot.
Bro just snapped. One flight, one bad day, and now he's about to lose the roof over his head. That's how fragile stability is in 2025. One person's mistakes becomes another person's eviction.
And now I don't know how I'm going to afford my rent.
Man, one of the most humbling experiences is losing your apartment, bro. You instantly go from being comfortable every night to being in your own bed to, man, sleeping on somebody's couch.
And that's what people don't talk about.
Man, having to go back to your mama's house.
The sheriffs came by and posted that I have until Friday to vacate the premises. Also lost my wallet on Friday. I didn't notice.
It's called Pied Piper Realty. They go by PPG. They're a group of investors who've bought over $9 million worth of rental property in this town that I live in. Some families are seeing their rent go up by even 50%. So 3 bedrooms that were costing $650 a month are now $1,300 a month in rent.
Welcome to the rental monopoly, where your new landlord isn't a person, it's a spreadsheet. They're raising rents 50%, doubling prices overnight, and still can't fix the damn wiring.
Families that are on month-to-month leases, like my own, are now being forced to sign new fixed-term leases within 7 days. Included in that description are painting and replacing light fixtures. My house has electrical issues, you name it. If they don't comply to sign that new lease with this increased rental amount within 7 days, that they will be served a 30-day notice.
Yeah, because nothing says affordable housing like a 7-day countdown to homelessness.
Hey, Jessica, you want to come out and talk to me?
Come and play with me.
I don't want to play. Just want to talk.
Well, we got a key this time. Use the key.
I just want to talk to you.
Use the key then.
I'm gonna call Trinity Services.
Right there you go. About to choke me. I'm about to punch you.
Put your fist down. Put your fist down. Put it down.
Ooh. Oh, you done up man.
One female.
Are people on the East Coast okay? Because right now, I cannot figure out why anybody lives here when we just got a $900 rent increase. $900. And we're currently paying for our 1,700 square foot 3-bedroom apartment. I'm paying $5,000 a month to live in this apartment. That's absolutely asinine.
$5,000 for stress and drywall. The East Coast has officially priced out sanity.
Really sad. that I have to leave because they decided to raise my rent $700, and I already pay $2,300 without parking fees, which is $185, and plus utilities. So I'm paying $2,600 a month, and they still decided to raise my rent for another $700. So they want me to pay now $3,000 base rent.
Not nurse content, but kind of nurse content. Definitely healthcare content. This applicant that works for one of the largest level 1 traumas in the entire state of Florida requires rental assistance. This is why Florida healthcare workers travel outside of the state to make a living. Ridiculous.
Bruh, that's not rent. That's a ransom. And even nurses and healthcare workers can't afford to live near hospitals anymore. Imagine saving lives but not affording a life.
I barely made enough to make 3 times the rent already. But now it's just going up. I don't know what's going to happen. I make $4 grand a month.
They said you need 3 times the rent to qualify, but when the rent triples and pay doesn't move, the math don't math. Truck drivers, nurses, teachers, all drowning together.
It sucks, but people are really drowning right now. Looking at the comments for my video about rent prices was like honestly depressing. You know, there's so many people out there that are in these situations, these circumstances where they can't afford their rent. Like some of the prices that people were saying for the square footage that they were getting is insane.
Okay, people keep building apartments, keep building these sky-rise luxury apartments, etc. Who are you putting in these? To get into an apartment, 3 times the rent, 6 times the rent, credit score gotta be 800, da-da-da-da.
They're building castles for ghosts, empty towers and marble floors nobody could afford to walk on.
Oh, we need your security deposit's gonna be $1,000. If you don't get approved, they don't send that back for they can take up to 30 days. But y'all want that right now. So who qualifies? Who qualifies? 6 times the rent. The rent is $3,000. Who makes that?
That's not an application. That's a legal scam with valet parking.
I just saw a video from some girl talking about how her rent in New York City is getting raised over 10% for her lease renewal. And I thought I had it bad. My landlord so kindly offered an 8.9% increase, which is still absurd. Obviously, I tried to negotiate as I do every year, and they so kindly decreased that 8.9% to 5.3%, which is still awful. And when New York City rent is already thousands of dollars.
New York landlord really says, we'll rob you politely. And the best part, wages are still zero, inflation's lower than rent. But nobody cares when it's profit season.
Every little bit of a percent is hundreds at that point. Where are they even coming up with these numbers? Inflation isn't anywhere near that. And the average rental increase for this area, also nowhere near that. A lot of people can't afford to stay, but other people can't afford to leave. I definitely don't want to see people getting priced out of their homes, priced out of their neighborhoods. If you're already at the bottom threshold of renting your area and they still raise it, what can you do? And guess how much my annual raise was at work? 0%. Love it here.
Yeah, love it here, where the rats live rent-free and you don't.
Come step outside. What's your name?
Anna.
What's that?
Anna.
Anna what? What's your name?
Anna.
You live here?
Yes.
Can you just step outside real quick?
Sure. Can I just go into it one thing, please?
I need you to step outside. Come on. Okay, just come outside. Show me your ID. I want to make sure you belong here.
Yeah, I don't have ID. I'm sorry.
Okay, come outside.
Sure, nothing.
You have no ID at all?
No.
Why are you all wet?
I shower.
You shower with your clothes on?
No, I just get away. That's all.
Do you live here?
Yes.
Where?
Upstairs.
You live upstairs?
Yes.
What is your name?
Anna.
Anna what?
Kifa.
Anna Kifa?
Yes.
Okay. What's the name of that order?
You sure it's not Jillian?
No, Anna Kifa.
No?
Anna-Kifa.
Do you know who Jillian is?
No.
Is anyone else inside?
No. Can I help you guys anymore, or?
Yeah. Just hold on. Just hang tight.
Sure. Is it okay if I go upstairs so I go to
You gotta
the
wait.
bathroom?
You have to wait 1 second.
Sure, no problem.
KIFAH?
Yes.
Do you know if anyone else is inside?
No, nobody else is in there. Was there somebody caught this?
Supposedly someone was here and they're not supposed to be here.
Okay. Is it okay if I use the bathroom? Or?
Just wait 1 sec.
You have to be patient with us.
Okay. I really have to go. Like, I'm sorry. Can I please go?
Hold on 1 second.
Look, if you're lying about your name, it's going to be another charge. I'm just telling you.
No,
if okay, listen. If your name is Jillian, just let us know.
No, sir.
Okay, no problem. If your name is Anna Kifa, then we're gonna confirm that, then you're fine. But if your name is Jillian and you're lying to us,
no, sir.
It's going to be an additional charge. I'm just telling you. Okay?
Can I please go to the bathroom?
No, not right now.
Do you know who lives in the other apartment?
I don't know. This is other people. I don't know.
You've never interacted with them?
I know. Can I ask you a question? Do you know who did call the cops? Do you know who called?
That's irrelevant.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Why are you charging your phone out here if you live upstairs?
Huh?
Why are you charging your phone outside?
No, I'm not charging outside.
You were just had it plugged in right there.
Plugged in.
Oh no, because I like to be outside. That's all it. But just actually, my mom, she's gonna come soon, so I don't know if it's okay.
Where does your mom live?
North Brunswick.
North Brunswick?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You're not free to go right now. Okay.
Is it okay if
so
I go
no bathroom. If you want, you can sit down right here and wait.
I have to pee really, really
Well,
bad.
I'm sorry, but right now you can't.
Sir,
You can't. Okay.
It's her.
What's her name?
That's her girlfriend.
That's the girlfriend. Let me.
Yeah.
Samuel, can you text the landlord a picture of this female, because this is Sergeant Minnick. You don't have a picture of her. Well, then how do I know this is her? Okay. You got a restraining. Listen. You got a restraining order against her. I need to make sure that I have the right person, because this person that I have back here is telling me her name is Anna Kifa.
Because he raped me.
Can I FaceTime you, sir?
Okay, yeah, it's her. He just said because you.
15?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. She's
Alright, turn around now. Come on.
Can I please get my things?
Put your hands behind your back.
Can I please get
Put your hands behind your back.
Sure, sir. Can I please get my
Put your hands behind your back.
Can I please get my things?
Let go of your phone. Let go of your phone.
Can I please get my
Relax. Stop moving. Relax.
So you let him rap me and then he got free?
Complexes have officially started the eviction process for a lot of people because of the government shutdown. And in case y'all don't understand just how deep it actually is, even if the workers were to start getting paid right now, today again, y'all do know that they still gotta pay back pay.
The government shuts down, but bills don't. You still owe rent on days the country wasn't even open.
For like at least this past month or a month and a half that they haven't been able to pay their bills, let alone rent. So when you think about it, yes, understand just how bad it must be for people to expect that you will continue working without pay. But do you not understand what it's like to get paid eventually again and have to figure out all this stuff that you about to owe from when you couldn't pay? People are losing their vehicles that they already been robbing Peter to pay Paul to make payment on before the government shut down. Now they just gonna lose it all together and probably not even gonna have enough for a down payment to get another one because the credit gonna be shot because of the other things that they
This ain't a financial crisis anymore. It's a domino effect of debt and denial.
Just stand behind you and talk about something.
Yeah.
Okay. Here in New York City, one of the most expensive places in America to live, this man right here has made his home on the streets. He said he could no longer afford to pay rent. Here, the average rent is around $4,500 a month, while the minimum wage is $16 an hour. This man says, I no longer can afford to pay rent. He's literally moved all his belongings outside. He's out here sitting on a chair, relaxing.
Imagine paying $4,500 for rent 1 month, then paying $0 to sleep outside, and somehow it feels like an upgrade.
Has his seat, he has his blankets, his cushions from his couch, pallets, and he says he's living a great life now. He says, I have no overhead. I've never felt more free as he's living here on the streets in New York City. It's so expensive to live here. People are literally going homeless on the streets.
So a lot of people are choosing the option of living in their cars simply because they cannot afford to pay rent.
We went from van life to a trend of being necessity. The new American dream has 4 wheels and no mortgage.
In North Carolina, the rent prices are pretty high, but they're not as high as some places that I have seen. People paying $3,000 for $5,000 for a 1-bedroom? Where they do that at, friend? Because who in their right mind can afford that when wages just have not increased? So a lot of people are taking their cars, they're turning them into, their own little home. They're taking RVs, they're taking vans, and they're camping that way. Now, if you have a full-time job, I can see how you could save a significant amount of money by doing this. Now, of course, if you're not working, it would be a lot harder. But what the person needs is food, water, shelter, and protection. Your home, that becomes your car. Food, you can go to food banks. You may have a little bit of money coming in here and there. You use that for food, water is free, protection, whatever you have. So I can see why people do it, but I think that everybody should have a home to live in that's not their car.
Hey, did you know that young people between the ages of 20 and 29 are leaving Florida in record numbers? And it's not because they don't love the sunshine. It's because they can't afford to live here anymore.
They're not leaving for opportunity. They're escaping a pay-to-live prison. Sunshine don't pay rent.
Between rising rents, sky high, homeowners insurance, and wages that don't keep up, they're forcing the young people out. And when they leave, Florida loses its future workforce, its innovation, and its energy.
When your nurses, teachers, and young workers leave, you don't lose people, you lose the future.
As your next congressman, I'll fight to bring down the cost of living by tackling the insurance crisis, investing in affordable housing, and pushing for wages that match today's economy. Florida should be a place where young people can build their lives and not be forced to leave.
Wow. Foreclosures have increased from 18% in September to 20% in October. Foreclosures are 20%. That is higher than last year at this time. Auto repossessions are skyrocketing. We just hit the highest debt that we have had in years, reported by credit agencies. We've got delinquencies, bankruptcies, missed payments for credit cards, student loans. Those are now delinquent. The amount that is 90 and above is catastrophic. People are laid off. They've lost their job. People are not spending. Jobs are not hiring. Of course, people don't have money to pay their bills. Also, we are in day 36, the longest government shutdown in history.
This isn't a shutdown, it's a silent collapse. Every headline looks like a countdown.
And millions of people are not getting paid. We are heading for something we have not seen in my lifetime. I don't think this is just going to be a recession. I think this is going to be a depression.
And suddenly, the saddest part, nobody's panicking because everyone's already numb.
Hi, my name's Christina. I have a master's degree in business. I normally tell you to get your finances in order, but I know rent is 50% of what most people live off, and wages haven't caught up.
I'm an American citizen who did everything right. Got a full ride to college. In fact, college actually paid me to go to college. I have a job that I love that pays well, and I can't afford to live here.
This is what happens when effort stops equaling an outcome. The system punishes responsibility and rewards chaos. They told us hard work pays off. Turns out it pays rent barely.
So if you think that we're being dumb or lazy or just not quite smart enough to make it by, it's hard out here, and it's not because we're not trying. It's not because we didn't do everything right the first time around.
The new American dream just surviving the lease renewal.
Gen Z is so broke they can't even afford to purchase a home, according to a new report by Redfin. For many young adults, the dream of home ownership is simply out of reach. While previous generations built wealth through real estate, Gen Z is facing an uphill battle against skyrocketing home prices, crazy high mortgage rates, and stagnant wages. Let's take a look at some of this data. So only about 30% of Gen Z adults ages 18 to 27 own a home, compared to 39% of millennials and 48% of Gen Xers at the same age, according to this data. The median home price has surged past $400,000, while mortgage rates hover around 7%, making it harder than ever for first-time home buyers to afford their monthly payments.
When the whole generation with degrees, job, and side hustles can't buy a home, that's not personal failure, that's economics extension.
In contrast, baby boomers in the 80s often secured mortgage rates below 5%, with home prices averaging $70,000, a fraction of today's cost. Gen Z also faces another major barrier to home ownership: student loan debt. Many Gen Zers are dealing with ridiculously high student loan payments alongside rising rents, making it impossible to save up for a down payment. This was not as much of a barrier for other generations. Boomers and Gen Xers benefited from lower college tuition costs and stronger job markets when they were starting out. Despite the challenges, though, some Gen Zers are getting creative by turning to side hustles, pulling money together with friends or family, and working 2 to 3 jobs at a time to afford the dream of home ownership. But unless wages catch up to the housing costs, the American dream of home ownership may remain just that, a dream.
Sometimes I get really sad because I know that I will never be able to afford a house. And I would like to. I would like to own a house. My dad has offered to help me buy a house, but even with the large amount of money that he has offered to give me, I still cannot afford a house. I just can't. I have researched, like, okay, I pay this much in rent, I probably can't pay any more than this in a mortgage, so what can I afford? Well, nothing in California. Nothing. Not even a condo. Not even land. Nothing. I could probably afford something in the middle of nowhere, middle of nowhere, US. Again, with my dad's help. I don't understand how people are paying these huge multi-thousands of dollars a month mortgages for these teeny tiny little shacks, these teeny tiny little homes. I don't understand how has it come to this? I don't understand. Makes me really frustrated. I would love to live in a house with my daughter, and I'm just never gonna get there.
This isn't about bad choices, it's about bad math. The price of living is now higher than the value of life itself. The middle class is disappearing and everyone is renting survival. Like, comment, and share because the collapse is closer than you think.